These are some very dark times for the survivors. Ties? These are very dark times. Oh my god. Trying to be serious, I'm like, these are dark. Yeah, they all have dark. What the fuck? I can't speak today. After we chased them out, nobody wanted to say anything. All the suspicious ones have been chased out. Even though they're known that there might have been some innocents among them, we had chased them out. We had chased them out of this paradise where people didn't have to doubt each other. But our motive for chasing them out was suspicion of others, the worst kind of crime for a human. If we accepted the identity of a 19 person of the witch, we might all have been talking face to face, trusting each other. In that instant, we had agreed to chase out all the suspicious people. Would that have been the right thing to do? During this endless silence, we could do nothing but be quietly tormented by that sin. And this song, I love this song. I love all the songs. Now, Sushio Basan faced the door without letting go of her right for an instant, seen far back in the sofa. She would probably spend the night staring at the door without a wink. Why can't I speak today? Like, what the hell? George Anarchy gazed through a gap in the closed curtain by the window, looking down the courtyard and the mansion that surrounded it. I didn't know whether he would check and see if suspicious shadow had become invisible through the window, or whether he was running to himself about something.
These windows don't remind me of Shannon's boobs.
Jessica was seen silent and so next to Natsushio Basan with the expression on her face. Every once in a while, as though she remembered something, she would take out the inhaler that she had used during her asthma attack and stick it in her mouth. I just heard from Anarchy, but apparently Jessica liked Canon-kun. It seemed that it was such a vague saying she hadn't realized it herself. You know, kind of thing tend to go for people tend to spot before the person in question realizes it. In that case, she might have first learned of her feeling when the person she liked died. It was truly pitiful and sad. Come to think of it, Canon-kun was the one to give her that inhaler. Maybe she was remembering that. Like, totally asthma attack. Asthma. The worst thing that can happen. I'll fish around grandfather's studies, thinking I'll research the meaning of the magic circle on the second sheet of the letter. Even though we were shut in here in a defensive position, my ability's nature made me want to find some key, some way to resist. After all, we had plenty of time until tomorrow morning. No matter what I do with that time, no one could find fault with it. No one else showed that much interest in this magic circle. Its meaning was unknown, and once we understood it, we were sure to find some message that would cause us unnecessary anguish. I also agreed about that. However, I couldn't ignore it, so I killed time pretending to research it.
You so enthusiastic. Do you find anything that might serve as a hint?
Not a thing. The first tough part is finding the book written in Japanese. How many languages did grandfather read? He's incredible.
Aren't you tired, Battler-kun? You take a rest while someone else stays awake. Now that your boss told us to stay vigilant all night, there's no way our bodies can handle that. You should take turns sleeping.
Then you sleep first, Anarchy. I'll keep researching until I get sleepy.
That magic circle just now?
Pretty much. You got plenty of time to kill. I'd probably be interested to find out what kind of message Beatrice someone put in it. Give it a rest. If you start getting obsessed with all that weird stuff. Don't worry. I've been certified by Maria. Said I've got barely any spiritual talent. Hee hee hee. They say it as a ee hee. I think that's how you say it. I think it's the same as ee hee hee with an e. Were we too cruel to Maria? Jessica, you want to saying that now. But Mom, if Maria wasn't involved and killed the culprit beside her, she's obviously soft target for the culprit. If she'd killed because of this, then we've just let her die. A gloomy silence settled once again. It looked like Jessica agreeing to let her emotions take hold of her and snapping at Maria. She had always been like that, always acting tough and regretting it later. I understand how you feel. Maria was in the close contact with the culprit, and she might have been silent with them. Don't let that over and over to further obscure things. I'm relieved that we chased them out. That's pretty hard, Natsushio Basan. Could it have been the nonsense of a 9-year-old girl? It probably wasn't very convenient to hear that coming from me. I myself found Maria was creepy on several occasions and I doubted her true nature. And when Maria had been chased out of the room, I couldn't deny that I felt some relief. If this is the case, then tomorrow we will part of what we did. I'll take full time to attend him out of this room. This isn't someone that the rest of you have to worry about. I could feel a tragic determination on Chuchio Basan's words. To protect her own daughter, she had resolutely chased out the suspicious ones. And, if as a result, she had to watch some people who had unfortunately been suspected die, so be it. She's prepared to take full responsibility. Why does Maria say stuff like that? She's bringing about her own ruin.
I think the reason Maria-chan adored Witch and Manic so much might be because of Rosa Basan.
Because of Rosa Basan? What does she have to do with this?
Don't you realize that too, Battler-kun? Maria-chan's real father ran off somewhere a long time ago. Although Basan tried to confuse the issue by saying he's on a foreign business trip.
I'm talking about Rosa-san's family is in quite taboo in the Shmiya family. Yeah, I don't know if that's poor, but I remember from the anime, you get like no. I don't think they even they might mention the dad once, but we never know who the dad is. We never know who is the dad to Maria. Who knows? Maybe it's No, that'd be weird. No, not bad. That'd be weird. His time travels like Shimon.
I think Obansan thought about remarrying. Also, Maria-chan might have become her shackles and made that quite difficult. After all, she sometimes got really emotional and hit Maria-chan.
Yeah, sometimes you'll later cheat. I agree with you there. It was like Rosa Basso was trying hard to like Maria, which means that she didn't really like her. She might have thought of Maria as an obstruction to remarriage.
I think that the emotional rejection from her mother might have left some deep scars on her young heart. So she learned about this occult hobby from somewhere and immersed herself into it, she could bury the holes in her heart. Did you know? So Maria-chan, even though Winch is negative at all. Remember yesterday at the beach when he showed us her notebook?
Yeah, it was full of all those fun-looking scribbles. Yesterday when we were down at the beach, downing the witch, we had gotten all riled up and already explained about witches. And now one of the books had shown a picture of an ugly witch. They were all brightly colored, beautiful, cute witches that looked though they were having fun. And then Backward grabbed and he's like, I gotta go, be back in 5 minutes, don't disturb me. Ooh, Beatrice. Things were absolutely nothing sinister about them like a boy might have imagined. They were being endured with beautiful dresses, who could grant anyone wishes with their mysterious magic who made everyone happy. Sorrow of not being loved by her mother. Had Maria saved herself from that, seeking help from witches as being who could give her happiness? Someday a witch would come, use her wonderful magic, would bring Maria happiness. Even though she believed that, as she grew older, she had to face reality as her fleeting dreams would slice to ribbons one by one. In front of a girl like that, someone claiming to be the witch of Rokujimi appeared, and rumors that she would take Maria to go in, where Maria could be happy.
Now it's time to come to this. I want to confess what's in my heart. Before Mount Maria-chan, no James on the rest too. Was probably the wrong thing to do.
It wasn't pleasant. If Jessica had been the one to face them and slaying them with a word of rejection, her conscience might have been tormenting her a lot right now. Then how do you explain that letter? No one could have said it except for the 4 people standing behind us. I made sure of it with my own eyes. If those 4 are innocent, how can the letter poison Croton with 8 people? That's right. You put it that way, those 4 really do seem suspicious. Hang on, Battler, are you looking at her boobs? I mean, I'm not trying to ruin the moment, because this song right now fits the mood perfectly, but stop looking at your aunt's boobs. Seriously, that's inappropriate. But it's all useless. It's all useless.
Useless? What is?
It's my freaking catchphrase, dude. Don't question it. It's like when I go, well, gee, you know. I haven't said that at like one time maybe in videos. Say it again. Well, gee. That's my catchphrase, guys. Right. I might have been worth anything anymore, but let me turn your chest over again. In other words, if one of those 4 really was the culprit, isn't that weird? That's right. Wasn't settling that letter, opening the table at the same time, confusing that one of them with the culprit? You're right, that's weird. If they were going to do it, you'd think they'd put in a crack of the door for someone to make it look like someone had slipped from the outside. Yeah, that's it exactly. If the culprit was one of the 4, Setting that letter right in the middle of the table would be both risky and meaningless. But putting aside whether they use a trick to set it there, if you know the culprit is someone other than the four, in those words, someone who was inside the room, they'd gain a lot of gain from that letter. Stop that, Balcoon! I'm about to cap in your ass, cause you are trifling. Now Shusan quickly guessed what I was getting at. No, maybe she thought that long before I had somebody held her tongue. If the culprit was outside the room, then once we shut ourselves in the closed room, the culprit couldn't touch us. It was all over for them. That's right. It's the same series I proposed about how grandfather disappeared from the room, isn't it? But no one's under the bed, though, nigga. I might not even go outside. This is like grandfather left the room of his own accord. If the culprit used that same tactic to lure him out, and grandfather left the room of his own accord, then he would have been in the head. Come to think of it, when we found the magical scorpion circle and doorknob to the study, Maria said it herself. But you just couldn't get through the door. But she couldn't induce someone to leave of their own accord. In that case, does that mean we fell for the culprit's trap completely? And so not new potential sacrifices? And didn't you sound on the red they aren't fooled? When they try to protect themselves, they should find the next safe place out of this room. Virginia was like, "You want to go, culprit? I'll use the power of furniture." And just starts throwing Najo. "Don't throw me, I need to find a cure for diabetes." Comes out like, "No, no, this is good." Ushio Basan answered the question. Ushio Basan herself realized that if the culprit hadn't been in that group, that the letter easily could have been a trap. However, it wasn't worth the risk of calling back the people she had went for now. "Hey, you guys can go back in, don't worry, we aight. To Ushio Basan, right now, Grace's only duty is to protect their children. Cause, you know, there is, Beatrice in Rokujima. She's hiding in your window, snapping your children up. Better hide your kids, hide your cousins, hide your nephews, hide everybody. Cause that cracker gonna kill everybody." She was thinking that in order to do that, a few sacrifices were unavoidable. Hey, Ushio Basan, let me say something a little harsh, alright? At that time, what if by coincidence Jessica had also been standing behind you? Would you have chased Jessica out from the room too? Why do you have to say that? I've suffered enough, man. It's true that a lot of brutal things have happened, but as a mother, you thought you should protect your daughter no matter what. Cause that dude, you chased them out, even though you knew they would eventually be held responsible for it. Or you would, not them. It's not like I'm condemning that, but I was just saying that what a great mother Jessica has. Hey, you want to get because I'll do it.
That's right. You're doing what you did this morning and pulling off all on this time without losing your composure.
What the She lost her composure, I swear, probably two times. With Eva and then the letter.
If you were all confused too, the rest of us would probably be in the culprit's grasp by now. I think that we all have to thank you.
Well, thank you. So, what you're trying to say? That you wanted to act as Maria's mother too? Why am I always being like this? I swear, like, why can't I just live a normal life without murder? Sweet Lord. I always found Maria as a real little sister and adored her. And yet, a few things happened. We got a little confused. So a lot of mean things to her. And Mom, please. We'll stay together, Maria. No, everyone. There was no culprit among us. The culprit in this case is the witch Beatrice, okay? So, let's not down each other. Ushio Basan closed her eyes for a short while she was coping with a throbbing headache again, or she was thinking of something else. Meanwhile, my precious darling, when I found out to see the whole 12 years after I married my hubby, I would become the worst kind of demon to protect you. That was some pretty strong language at the end there. She realized very well that she was oversimplifying, but even so, she was strongly resolved to protect her daughter, even if she had to become a demon. But that was because knowledge of her crime tormented her. It had been so long. So many things have happened in one day. We have been cornered so thoroughly. I wonder if we had the right to greet tomorrow the way we are now. There it is. I found it. It's the magic circle. Inside the book I've been flipping through, I found the same magic circle that had been drawn on the second sheet of the letter. George Anarchy appeared at appeared as well. It's the Triforce, or the third circle of the Triforce is on Mars. That's weird. The Hebrew written on in Psalm 77, verse 13 of the Old Testament. Wait, I don't know how to do my I'll do my sassy boy. I'll do my sassy boy. What God is so great as our God? The meaning of my circle was Discord. Bring your My Little Pony references in the comments. You guys, come on, Discord. That's not weird. What is this? He's like a dragon thing. I don't know what he is. He has like a weird hawk hand. Is he a fusion of animals? Someone explain that without going on a fangasm. Just want to know, you know, knowledge, culture. Well, My Little Pony is like, watch the My Little Pony become its own little country called Bronyism. No, I don't know. Broic, I don't know. Agitate eternal division and cause the enemy to bring about their own downfall. Oh, wow. That's exactly what happened. Wait a sec. Seriously? Could there have been more fitting way to describe our current situation, mental state? You couldn't help but turn to silence. So, this letter was a trap? How did they place it here? Wasn't anyone in the room except the 8 of us, right? Anyway, let's ignore how we got in here for now. The culprit was after just one thing. They wanted us to spread the seeds of doubt inside the impenetrable room and use it to throw sacrificial sheep out.
In that case, what they're after is the people out of the room.
Oh, Lordy, what have I done? Mom, what should we do? The four in danger. Shit, I don't know. The ones that probably now shoot your boss remain unpleasantly silent. Even this was a trap by the culprit. Even the four who have been chased out of the room were in danger. And nothing to do with safety of the four in here. And there was no way to prove the innocence of the four people we had chased out. If we were willing to let them die, we shouldn't leave this room no matter what. That way is safest. Oh, why? At that time, suddenly, the piercing sound of a phone rang through the room. It was an antique edition phone that had been set in Grandfather's study. It had started ringing the moment we began this conversation. It was naturally a thing to an SOS for under we had chased out, but Natsushio-Basan spoke. Wait a minute. What? Wow, phone call! It should be broken down and unexcusable. That doesn't matter. Is that Maria calling for help? If that's the problem with the phone with the call work in the first place, then the phone call is a problem. That once in the ring of the phone, which would sound like a scream for help, so it sounded like a ghastly cry from an unknown person. I see your boss. I hesitated whether to pick up the receiver. I'm gonna pick it up. Hello?
Well, let's take it up, Basan. Someone might have been fixed for some reason. Do an urgent call from Mia-chan and the rest.
That's right. And slight chance that's a call from the culprit, bring it on. Why don't you listen to them? It's just a phone call. No matter what they babble for the receivers, I don't think it'll hurt you. If you don't pick it up, then I will. I will take it. Hello, this is Natsushi. I stretched out my hand to take the receiver and I stood your boss on the ground before I could reach. I all had our prep trying to figure out what the person on the other end of the phone was. For a while, Nishio Bonsu kept saying hello. A silent phone call? But no one other would do something so creepy, which means, could this phone call possibly really? Now she stopped repeating hello and strained her ears, because she thought she was something from far away from the other end of the receiver. What was it? Huh? Is someone singing? Oh God, why?
What do you mean, singing?
I mean, when you're singing to the Lord in your Bible and crap. I don't know. Anyway, from the other end of the phone, I could hear someone singing. I wonder what it could be. I'm gonna listen. Give it here a second. I have awesome hearing. Hello? I half forced the receiver from the stunned Tsushio boss on hand and pressed it against my ear. At first, I didn't hear anything. But because I had told for her hand, I noticed. Dude, I'm so freaked out and creeped, I can't even talk. It sounded far less to receive rather than someone speaking in a quiet voice. It sounded like a girl singing a song. The voice did sound like Maria's. That just made the situation even more impossible. And at the very least, the one who made the phone call hadn't been Maria. After all, Maria was singing far away from the receiver. In that case, the one who made the call should have been Jinji-san, Kumasawa-san, or Dr. Nanjo. And yet, they weren't saying anything. Why? For what reason? The person who made his phone call called. Who was it? Hey! Hello? Who is this? Answer me! Is that Maria singing? Answer me! What's happening? What is it? I don't know. All I can say is it's probably a trap. Maria's in trouble. It's a trap. Then Joe Bonzo clicked the receiver again, but after reacting to it several more times, she realized that she wasn't getting anywhere and hung up. She then dialed quickly. She clicked her tongue. That's right. If the phone's working, we might be able to reach the police. I don't know about Bonzo's reaction. The outside telephone line still didn't connect. Man, why can't you in the same world with me? Like, for real though.
Well, let's go. Vamonos, amigos.
Yeah, definitely. Jessica, now switch your boss on. Stay here. When any guy tried that challenge, your boss on stopped us. Hang on. I have the gun. I determine the rules. Hold it. I can only go alone. I will go too. Jessica, what? Jessica's like, what the fuck? I wanted to go. And you have me stay for only being left out? Quit joking around. I'm going too. Well, okay, let's all go. That's a family. That's right. It might be better this way. With the goal of the phone call is split us even further. It would be a good idea to leave someone to watch this room.
There's no time to argue. Let's all go. Vamos, familia.
That's how you say it in German. This is your boss made the rightful high and took the lead. I couldn't go armed myself. I found the free priest, free punk hamster and ready to. Oh shit! About to kill somebody. All the pins on it, which were used to fit candles, were short. It almost looked like a free punk spear. Battler. That's a truck. And four of us left the study. We left the study, which had been the safest place inside the mansion. I knew we hadn't word out, even though we had barricaded ourselves in the safe, closed room. Perhaps we were. We were exactly the same thing that grandfather had done when we had disappeared from that room. Someone called him, like, yes. Oh, my prescription came in. I'm go. Maria, where are you? Answer me. I listened closely, but I didn't hear anything. The mansion was vast, since a passing typhoon was making it last stand, and the roar of the rain was even noisier than before.
Maria John said that we want to team in the parlor, right? Let's go downstairs. Vamonos, amigos.
That's right. Let's try there. Everyone, be mindful of your surroundings. Yeah. Wow, this music. Don't touch me, I swear. Let's shoot your boss in the center, rifle ready and her finger on the trigger. We're using a group, our backs together, checking our shrine in all directions. What if she had like the gun on safety the whole time? She didn't even know it. She's like, I can't even fire. Oh wait, she didn't know how to turn safety off. It was though that mag circle designed to spread discord had worked. We had split up and furthermore had thrown out of the dangerous territory. In other words, even now we were doing what the culprit wanted us to do. This was a separate world where it wouldn't be odd for anything to suddenly occur. Oshio Basa nervously pointed the barrel of the gun at every dark spot and shadow. Just turn all the lights on the mansion. It felt like the motion was out of fear rather than caution, but the rifle she held in her hand could have been the trump card that the culprit was afraid of.
You know, I've been thinking. It wouldn't be impossible to stick one of those icebergs in someone's chest like Cannon Coon's case. But pulling the skull and sticking them in the forehead like my parents' case wouldn't be that easy.
Isn't the culprit had some kind of animal strength?
He probably has some kind of weapon and bites that shot or pounding these ice picks. That handle was too short to be driven that deeply by human strength alone.
Either way, they had enough force to break through a skull. It seemed that cannon wouldn't even reach his lungs. If you see our opponent, don't go forward. You have to move away from my back, cause I'm gonna shoot him in the booty. Be like, damn, gotta reload. How sinister and fine was a weapon that could be shot from those creepy ice picks. I couldn't do anything to combat with this candlestick in my hand. In the first murder, the culprit probably assaulted all four of the parents at once that had discussed the hearing problem in the dining hall. And we had also had 4 people. Apparently, I wasn't the only person thinking this. George Aniki, Jessica, and of course Noshio Basan were stretching their senses of the utmost limit in the highest and worst case attention, slowly advancing one step then another. A tiptoe. What have we done? The seed of doubt spread from that one letter, from Maria the rest in the middle of a terrifying world. Well, down. We finally reached the first floor. Do you guys hear? Oh my gosh, I hear the singing. We finally reached the first floor. The power was just across the hall. I can't even turn that voice off. Let's just keep it. It's eerie. Listen carefully. We could hear it faintly. Maria's eerie singing voice. She wasn't singing naturally, as though she was in good mood. She's singing mechanically, like she said a graduation ceremony she'd been ordered to. Song she was just a college folk song, one that everyone probably sung in school at one time or another. But why, in the middle of the night, alone with our heart out, over and over, why? Because F you, that. We had just left the study. We had caught on a loud voice, asked Maria where she was. This time, not even a single word. We heard our breaths and sound of our footsteps, and, as if aware at the point of being quite high sprung, we stepped forward. Oh gosh, tension. Well, we could hear Maria's singing voice through it. She bounced up with her hand on the handle of the door knob. George Anarchy stopped her.
I'll open the door. She'll boss on Balcony, ready your weapons.
Understood. Take it. Backwards weapon would be a weapon. Take care.
They might attack as soon as we open it. Jordan's on what you said. Sure, then I'll open it. Huh?
Tried to open. Immediately felt the hard resistance of the lock. Then she bounced with the bundle of keys from pocket and gave them to George. There were about 10 keys, none of which had a clue which was which. That George had to fumble around wildly and test several of the keys. Then if we had hidden our footsteps, praying to make a surprise attack on the room, someone felt almost fatal. The whole time we hear Maria's voice from the parlor singing the same song over and over. It was like a broken, crazy cassette tape. In the morning, we had been in that room the whole time. All the frightening things that occurred outside that room. So we had under the impression that only that room was safe. That bailiff's impression would quickly falling apart.
Let's open.
Oh gosh. Thank you, George Coon. Jessica, move behind me. Obasan. Let's all jump in once and split up in different directions. We stand after the door, these items like fly right through the center. I agree. Ready? Like I quit now. I rayed myself. Literally chance before an ice pick need to be ready with my candlestick. Go! Oh god, I am freaking out. There's your boss and I ran to the door before flying to the parlor. Chloe's pointing up left and right, and searched the parlor for someone who might be waiting for us. But her eyes laid upon was an incredibly strange sight. What is it? Oh my gosh. The parlor was stained with blood. This place where we spent almost the entire day. We were pressing together potatoes from an unknown mouth. The thing with fresh blood and became an ocean of blood. Oh my god. On the floor lie Jinji-san, Kumasawa-san, and Dr. Nanjo, tied by Brightwood's blood. You know, Maria, if you could stop singing. Can I actually turn that voice off? I can't concentrate with like system. Okay, I'm muting you, Maria. Maria, you're getting a bit muted. Okay. Jinji. Wait, we'll still pick on. Yeah, we'll. Found in the parlor. His stomach had been pierced by a weapon resembling an ice pick, and his face had been smashed. At the sixth twilight, gouged the stomach and kill. Found in the parlor, her calf had been pierced by a weapon resembling an ice pick, and her face had been smashed. At the eighth twilight, gouged the leg and kill. Found in the parlor, his thigh had been pierced by a weapon resembling an ice pick, and his face had been smashed. At the seventh twilight, gouged the knee and kill. He never did find the cure for diabetes. That's a darn shame. But the clothes identified them by their clothes. That was because, that's right, that's how the whole tragedy started. Their faces were all squished up like that, and the others in the storehouse. You couldn't even tell where their eyes and noses were. It was like they'd been eaten apart by tomato pot stew and torn apart. That wasn't all. Their bodies had other wounds. There were those demon ice picks. They were in Jinji-san's stomach, Dr. Nando's side. No, his knee? That's right, his knee. In the epitah, 6th twilight with the stomach. In 7th twilight, the knee was gouged. I've seen one of those stuck near Kumasawa-bachan's calf. I can open mouthy laughing. That's right. At 5th twilight, gouged the stomach and kill. At 7th twilight, gouged the knee and kill. At the 8th twilight, gouged the leg and kill. Now even 8th twilight is over. Next twilight, the 9th twilight. What was it again? Is someone gonna stop Maria from, like, singing? How does Maria was there? She's facing the wall in the inner part of the room, staying there, completely alone. She faced away from the horrible scene, standing by the wall, singing her song over and over. There was nothing else in this room. Just like the corpse of the three who had been brutally killed, and receiver, which had been still of the hook, showing that had been room that had been called from. Just that, and Maria, her back to the scene, facing the wall, though she kept on singing. Couldn't even scream at this bizarre scene. Couldn't even stare shocked, her mouth hanging loosely. Maria? Maria? Jessica called after her. Maria showed no reaction. Alone, she kept singing on and on. We had come here, trying to save Maria from approaching danger. So now, we had found her. We should have been running up to Maria, hugging her. George said she was safe. And yet, no one could do that. Everyone thought it, but they couldn't say it. After all, because that's right. Even if that crazy note couldn't be. Maria, stop singing. Are you listening? At some point, Jujutsu Basa and I pointed our weapons at Maria's back. I yelled at Maria in a violent voice. There was no reaction. She just kept singing. The candlestick still rayed. I ran to her and forcefully, no violently, slammed the hand down on her shoulder. I pulled her shoulder forcefully to turn around.
Ew! Ew!
Maria's small body was quickly pulled down and fell. As though unhappy about her was singing had been interrupted, Maria looked in her face with an unusual expression. Even in this growing situation, she just looked normal. Maria, what is this? Who did it?
Ew! Beatrice!
Maria, are you really? Are you still? Oh my, Maria, stop doing this, please. Cut that crap! I threw the candle that I've been holding against the wall. Once a reckless sound should have gone straight into Maria's heart. Maria's presence didn't change at all.
Quit it, Balraccoon. Reach on, it's time you should have seen the face of the culprit killed these three. Was the culprit same Beatrice who gave you the letter?
Ew! Beatrice!
Well, in that case, it's certain that the 19th person Beatrice does exist. Then Maria, will you tell me this much? How did they kill these three people? What did they use to kill them in such a brutal way?
I don't know.
How do you not know? What happened in this room? Are you trying to tell me that you were so absorbed in that song that you didn't notice?
Calm down, Balraccoon. Maria-chan. Talk to me.
Okay.
Towards Aniki, as they all did, crouched down to Maria so their eyes met, and talked to her very kindly.
Maria-chan.
I like how you're trying to be so nice at the song is Golden Slaughter, by the way. Oh, you can mention that.
Maria-chan, why are you facing the wall and singing that song?
Ew! Beatrice told me to make the wall and keep singing for a long while. Ew!
Beatrice came here? Were Jisoo and the rest still alive then?
Ew! Everyone came in the parlor and sat down. Jisoo made sure to lock the door.
It was locked till we got in there and how Maria get to the parlor.
Ew! Beatrice, but she's just the witch who walks, doesn't matter. Turn the butterflies came for the crack in the door.
Huh? Call me joking time like this? Like hell that happened. What are you saying? No, you don't even. I'm not even gonna join that laughter.
You can't believe it. That's why I didn't want to say. No matter what I say, you won't believe. Beatrice is the witch. She always ain't for the strange magic. I thought Beatrice didn't care whether the door was locked or not.
Sorry, I'm gonna enter. No entrance.
And then Beatrice just appeared. What happened to everyone?
Beatrice told us to talk to us. She's grandfather was protected by a powerful force. She couldn't enter no matter what she did. So we told her that she's like free sacrifice from the floor in the parlor. Everyone said, no way. She was talking of saying, no way, no way. But Beatrice chose. And when she did, Beatrice said that Maria would be fine. Why do you think? It's because of the scorpion charm of the fifth circle magic of Mars, the power which Balor prayed for Maria's safety when she put his feelings into. Because of that power, Beatrice couldn't do anything to me, and me alone. So she decided to use the other three as sacrifices. After that, Beatrice spoke.
Come, face along and sing a song for me. You'll sing lots and lots of songs, no matter what happened to my way, you won't hear. You won't hear, you won't know. Come, let's have many fun songs. That killed me.
So I was singing the whole time, over and over. Couldn't hear anything, didn't know anything. And that's all of you came. Ew.
Are you asking us to believe that? You think we're stupid?
And who we suspect that time? Suspect me? Try killing me right here? If you do that, Beatrice won't stop existing. Now the age twilight is over and Beatrice will revive.
Are you serious? I had enough of that talk. And if which could exist, and if I let myself get tricked? I won't accept it. Beatrice doesn't exist. I don't want to accept it. So I won't let her exist. I won't let her revive. The legend will remain a legend forever. I won't acknowledge something like that. Quit it, Battler. You're gonna make her cry. But Beatrice came, ran to a band, able to resist. Wait, where's Natsushi?
Huh? Natsushi Obasan? She's in here.
Huh? What? Mom? Where did she go? Like,
Just now she up by herself reading a letter.
Letter? That makes sense. The culprit must be so exhilarated now that we've reached Ape Twilight. They might have left a letter so we could even they could brag even more. We've been so wrapped up in question Maria that we've got to look for a letter. But now we armed as she was, why did she have left the room and herself in the dangerous man after reading it? Sega tried to chase after her and tugged the door to handle her wrist strongly wouldn't open. Mom, what's going on? Open. It's only natural. Notice she had picked up the candlestick with Bauer thrown in the hall, which had been fallen to the floor. She had then skillfully wedged between doorknobs on double doors like a bolt, holding them closed. The intricate design of that candlestick caused it to get caught so soldierly, and it really did make a sturdy seal on the door. The tragic dream of a daughter for her mother. Did it reach Natsushi's ear or not? I don't know, you tell me, narrator. You seem to know everything that's going on. Ooh, I like this song. Looks like it could be Natsushi's final stand as well. This is intense. Natsushi's figure was alone in the entrance hall. It was a place dedicated by the portrait of Beatrice. Natsushi threw down the letter she had read in the parlor, Beatrice's last letter. Ready to rifle again in a voice that rang clear, yelling in the massive space that was the entrance hall. You should be a Natsushi, represent you should be a family. Show yourself. Going with Beatrice. Okay. Entrance hall was dimly lit. Other than a faint light which shone from the center of the room, everything was bloated out by jet black darkness. God? Oh god, here's Beatrice. In that darkness, butterflies glittering gold squirmed, twinkled, and sneered. Then she gave one more huge gulp and pointed the cold barrel of the gun at the old butterflies. So you have finally shown yourself. I still can't believe. I don't like you really exist. But that isn't a problem. Both I, very tired of representing me a family, and you, the one who can't exceed the head of me a family, are here right now. At this point, where you are which is now a trivial problem. Come, let us settle this. Which was true as from a family, I and your Mia, or you, Beatrice? I'm just simply accept your request for a dough. Oh crap, what happened? Who won? Please tell me Natsushi won. The golden butterfly slowly formed a human shape, which walked into the dim light. Natsushi raised her rifle and glared, which raised her golden staff overhead and laughed. Natsushi's fingers slowly squeezed the trigger. Finally, I get the pussy cap on somebody's ass. Thank God it's you, Beatrice. And go! Oh yeah! Bella made an all-out dash at the door and rammed into her, crushing the candlestick had been burying it, making it possible for a big gap to be opened in the door. She kept kicking the candlestick for that gap, and the door was finally released. Oh crap. And in that time, they heard it. Hang on, what the frick, my Skype? I want to be on D&D as no one disturbs me. In that time, they heard it. They certainly heard the crisp sound of a gunfire once. Let's hope Natsushi won. Mom?
Jessica-san, you mother went out by yourself.
Was that sound of a gun just now? Natsushi Obasan shoot? At who? At the culprit. It was a came from the entrance hall, and the entrance hall was like a stage, and the heroine of a tragedy lying down and bathed in light. Arrayed by in the beauty of that silence, Natsushi Obasan was face up crumpled on the floor. Half crazed, Jessica ran to Natsushi Obasan. Natsushi Obasan, it was a sparkling shade of pigeon's blood ruby had been placed there. Natsushi, you were awesome. Found shot to death in front of the witch's portrait. How impudent of her to challenge a witch with nothing but a mere gun. Of course, she ended up like this. Hee. Well, now there's only 4 remaining. And from it, one stream of blood makeup passed her eye and began to traverse her face. That faint smell of gunpowder smoke came from the barrel of the rifle Natsushi Boss in his grasp. Huh? Then she shot herself in the forehead? Why? That's like totally not cool.
I don't get it. Why would Obasan run alone? Why'd she shoot for her own forehead?
Maria-chan, Natsushi Obasan left the room after reading the letter, right? There's no letter here. Damn, what Obasan reading? Why would she learn out here?
I don't know. Who cares about that? What the hell? Why'd she kill herself? Why'd she leave me alone? Jessica clung to her mother's corpse, crying earnestly. My body was consumed with anger I didn't know what to do with, and I stole the rifle from Natsushi Obasan's hand. I spun around, pointing the barrel of the gun into the darkness of all my sides. With a point of light from the White House, trying to find the culprit. George Anagi, even in this situation, was trying to calmly figure something out. That might have been a fruitless effort. Powers finally got a gun, thank God. And Maria was completely indifferent. It's all supposed to be some kind of predetermined fate? No, that's not it. This is all a prelude to a wonderful world. The doors was going will finally open.
At the 9th twilight, the rich shall revive and no one be left alive. And at the 10th twilight, the story shall end and you shall reach the village of gold. Everything is over. Beatrice, congratulations. So leave you to the gold land you told me of, right now.
All the dead will be revived, even the lost one. So, in Maria's eye, it says all those say tragedy didn't happen. It says all the time she's been deprived of love never happened. Stop it! What's so fun? What's to be congratulated? There were 18 people on this island. 14 are dead. Only the 4 of us are left. I'm definitely not gonna die until the night's over. No, until the typhoon passes and seagulls gather again at the harbor. I'm definitely not gonna die. I'll stay alive, definitely.
Give it up, Battler. Guns are useless against witches. Fire and everything else doesn't matter because it's over. The journey is already ended. See? Look at the clock.
Huh? The clock? Hearing those words, I looked at the wristwatch. Both needles are almost touching near the top. Very soon it will be 12 o'clock at night. In other words, 2400. When we think about it, isn't 2400 a strange time? It can be called 2400 and also be called 0. It's an hour of accumulation of previous day, and at the same time, it's an hour of 0 to the next day begins. Beatrice! Wait.
Beatrice!
Maria suddenly called out happily and ran toward the darkness. It was as though Beatrice was summoned in darkness and Maria was running up to her. As I got home to her mother's corpse, and Jordanki stood there shocked, I looked down the barrel of the rifle, gazed into the darkness. Oh god, you guys are so screwed. We were in front of the Beatrice's portrait, and the thing we were running up to was the portrait subject. You gotta be kidding me. This is just impossible. Like far something like that. Witches don't exist. I won't accept it. Something like you shouldn't exist because it's a human world. So I can accept anything that's not human. I definitely won't accept it. When I pulled hard on the rifle's lever, the cartridge was erected, fell on the floor, and a new cartridge was loaded. Then I sighted the witch down the barrel. Maria turned around. Still quoting the golden witch, she turned around.
Did I just tell you it was meaningless? Merely led boys are meaningless against Beatrice. Humans are so stupid, aren't they?
Screw you, you're like 9. I won't accept the existence of witches. Who are you? Just try me with one more step. Try me one more finger. I'll blast you away. The laughter of the witch. No, the witches joined together until even the large clock in the hall was laughing. Probably telling that it was 2400. It was both a tone telling that we had reached the accumulation of this day, and a tone informing us we had returned to nothing. The role that the witch would win though in time Pat ran out had already been revealed.
Battler! Jordan, Nissan, and Jessica! Jury is in and the witch has revived, see? And
none shall be left alive. The witch will praise the wise and shall bestow 4 treasures. One shall be all the gold from the Golden Land. One shall be the resurrection of souls of the dead. One shall be even the resurrection of lost love. One shall be to put the witch to sleep for all time. Sleep peacefully, my beloved witch Beatrice. No, this isn't happening, Bat. You gotta win. You gotta win, dude. You got this. You got a gun. She's got boobs. What happened? Oh god, who won? And it is finally, officially midnight. Please tell me Battler survived. He gotta survive. He's the main character. They can't die. Well, unless he wasn't the actual main character.